Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Lee hiding Sheila in prison? Hostage twist involves Finn's two maters? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that another twist could be brewing in Sheila Carter's rearmost plot. Now that Deacon Sharp is induced that Sheila may still be alive, he's considered the idea that she might be in caching. Of course, we should point out that caching isn't generally Sheila's style, at least not for veritably long. It would be weird for Sheila to just bail and let Steffy Forrester suppose she won indefinitely. Sheila has no way been willing to abandon John Finnegan ahead, so why would she suddenly start now? There must be far further to the story when it comes to the real Sheila's exposure. B&B suckers know Sheila was meeting with someone from her once shortly before her fake grim fate. It looks like that someone was Sugar since Deacon just set up their tense textbook exchange, which indicated Sugar was out for vengeance. There's a good chance lookalike Sugar's plan was to pose as Sheila, exclude Steffy and ultimately get the real Sheila arrested. Still, Sugar surely didn't plan to make the ultimate immolation by going up against Steffy and paying with her life. The scheme that was in stir obviously went wrong on Sugar's end since she wound up as a cadaver. Now that Sugar is departed, where is Sheila and why isn't she coming forward? It seems likely someone is holding Sheila hostage, but who could it be? It'd be intriguing if Lee Finnegan came on and discovered Sheila lurking after all the fatal drama. Lee might be taken matters into her own hands by knocking Sheila out and locking her up nearly. Back when Lee was nursing Finn back to health, she prevaricated to everyone about him being deceased. That was a different situation, but it surely shows what Lee's able of when she wants to keep people hidden. When Finn was having agonies about Sheila, he imagined her calling out to him for help. That could be an indication that Sheila needs Finn's backing now, especially if she's wedged in prison. Still, it'd be a great twist to reveal that Lee is her prisoner, if Sheila is indeed being held hostage. It could make effects redundant messy for Finn by involving both his birth mama and his consanguineous mama. It's easy to imagine Lee deciding that creating her own particular captivity for Sheila is her stylish option. Lee might like the study of watching Sheila suffer and icing that she's no way suitable to ail Finn's life with Steffy ever again. Interdicted fruit is tempting, hopes Finn fantasies sizzle. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease interdicted fruit is tempting, and Hope Logan's fantasies sizzle. Hope's obsession has shifted from Thomas Forrester to John Finnegan and she can't get her rival's hubby out of her mind. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, just the launch to full speed ahead indeed. Though Hope doesn't feel relatively ready to jump from the frying visage into the fire with another man, Finn clearly has given her commodity to suppose about. The bold and the beautiful spoilers interdicted fruit is tempting, Hope's Finn fantasies sizzle. Finn told Hope at Il Giardino after Sheila Carter's honorary service that she deserves better than Thomas and Mr. Right might be right around the corner. Finn is lodging for Hope to eventually have a stable relationship with someone who's good of her. Still, it was veritably conspicuous that Hope kept felicitating Finn and called him the total package, like he's a package that she'd like to find under her Christmas tree and open. It might not take a whole lot for Hope to start featuring about Finn like she visualized about Thomas, and look where that ended up. Hope Logan seems veritably drawn to Finnegan. Obviously, Finn is still veritably important in love with Steffy Forrester and doesn't feel like the infidelity kind, but that could always change. Maybe there will be an bow where Hope fantasizes about Finn and it plays out on screen, a chem testing of feathers without making him a bad boy. And we see and forget Hope's vengeance oath to Steffy for her breaking up her and Thomas Forrester and taking Douglas Forrester with him. Finn knows about all of this, and while he'd prefer she didn't hold a grudge, no bone could condemn her if she did. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, plotting and planning? Hope may be conniving and planning a way to get back at Steffy, and it may be in trying to steal her hubby from her. This may not be commodity that happens incontinently, but she may keep an eye out for cracks in Steffy and Finn's marriage. She surely won his trust. Finn confides in Hope as a good friend and someone who understands and supports his right to suffer his birth mama. Apparently platonic contrary coitus musketeers bond in romantic ways or sexual bones. More than one would suppose, relating emotionally first. That creates an opening for magnet between them to start up, and occasionally it's hard to repel when there's disunion in a marriage. Steffi's insanity, Sheila sightings just her imagination? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finnegan doesn't believe Sheila Carter is alive. Still, Steffi Forrester Finnegan's undetermined issues could beget her to see Sheila. Of course, Finn would believe Steffi, but what if it's not exactly true? Could Steffi seeing Sheila just be her imagination or from trauma? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffi Forrester John Finnegan's mental state B&B spoilers reveal that Steffi has been in quite the internal state ever since the double firing. Indeed, though Finn and Steffi both recovered from Sheila nearly killing them both, there was still trauma. Also, when Sheila turned up alive formerly again and started working at Il Giardino Eatery, Steffi entwined indeed more. Now with Sheila dead, Steffi thinks that her problems are over. The bold and the beautiful spoilers Steffi's insanity, Sheila sightings just her imagination? Still, Steffi seems to be going overabundance regarding Hope Logan. Steffi indeed suggested that Brooke Logan could be coming. B&B spoilers, Deacon Sharp's proposition suckers just watched as Deacon allowed. He saw Sheila's body with 10 toes in the crematory. For this reason, Deacon believes that Sheila might still be alive. Cleric brought his proposition to Finn, who called him crazy. Also, Finn participated Deacon's proposition about Sheila with Steffi. Indeed, though Steffi might not express it, she could come concerned that Cleric might be onto commodity. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Sheila Carter sightings. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffi could get fixated on the possibility that Sheila is alive. Steffi could start to hear noises and see Merc again. Steffi might indeed see Sheila. Of course, Finn would automatically believe Steffi. What if Steffi isn't relatively seeing what she thinks, however? Insanity and imagination. It's possible that Steffi will see Sheila coming to attack her again. Of course, Steffi's instinct would be to kill Sheila each over again to cover her family. What if that person doesn't turn out to be Sheila, but someone differently? Imagine the horror if Steffi ended up accidentally killing Finn or indeed Liam Spencer. With nothing knowing if Sheila is dead or alive, anything could be. Suckers have been staying for Sheila to get a redemption plot. While some suckers have grown to understand and adore Sheila, the Forrester family is another story. There needs to be commodity that happens that turns people toward Sheila rather up against her. Could Steffi's imagination and insanity be the ticket to Sheila getting a real fresh launch? What are your studies on the Sheila plot? Steffi Forrester cannot believe her ears. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Finn tells Steffi that Deacon is losing his mind. After all of them saw Sheila's body and she was dead. However, even after seeing Sheila before her memorial, holding a service for Sheila to say goodbye, even going as far as to push the button and watching her get cremated, still Deacon swears the body had 10 toes and could not be Sheila. Steffi may be a bit skeptical as well, but she could also look at the other side of this. Sheila has been presumed dead several times before and survived. Could Steffi believe that Deacon may be right? After all, Steffi's life would be easier with Sheila gone, but it would be a lot better if she wasn't the one who killed her.